Hi guys, it's your good friend Kandee, who is going to show you some fabulous products that I love for makeup tutorials like blacking out your teeth. So this is a special edition favorites. It's not just going to be my monthly favorites, it's going to be my favorite products and essentials for costume, makeup, and tutorials. Another favorite before we even get started, let me just tell you, Snapchat is kind of my favorite social media thing right now. So if you don't follow me on Snapchat, go there now. It's just, find me just Kandee Johnson, that's it on Snapchat. I try to make it fun, maybe it's weird, I have lots of pictures with me without makeup and stuff, so just go there for that. I'm gonna be back to having all my teeth, but just thought I would start it out with a little more pizzazz. Okay, now let's on to the special favorite. It's like a Christmas special, costume special favorites. Oh, let me know too, I need your guys' help for costume tutorials for this year. What looks do you guys want me to see? Comment below right now. What costume looks do you guys want me to do in tutorials? Start commenting now. Okay, so let's get into costume favorites. So I'm gonna just show you guys a couple essential things that I need, I love, I use all of the time. So one of them is definitely, this is the Makeup Forever, the Flash palette in all of these different colors. These have so much pigments in them. They give the best coverage. You can get cheaper kind, but they're not gonna have the coverage that these have, and you can mix them together. So I mix these colors to make lavenders, purples, everything. I love this palette and it is wonderful. I take this with me all the time just in case I need it. I also take, this is the Makeup Forever, the foundation palette, because it's got all these different colors and it's got white, which I use a lot in things. So I take these palettes with me all the time. Again, super, super, super good coverage for these guys. Another essential that I have for all of my contouring and different things that I'm doing, you guys probably know this, it's my old tried and true. This is the RCMA VK11 palette. I use this for highlighting, contouring. You guys will see this in everything. If you just saw the Tyler Oakley and the PewDiePie transformation videos I did, I use these in every one of those transformations and in my daily makeup too. Also, if you need a wider range of colors, I also like this guide too. This is the Dermacolor Camouflage palette, which I got this, you can get this at like Namie's or Friends Beauty, or I just get it at, I think Namie's or Friends or Cinema Secrets. You can get these palettes, because these are all like more pro kind of color things. Also, this is a palette that I use all of the time. Like, I use this for contouring, eyeshadow, everything. It is the Ben Nye, the Glam Shadow Palettes, and I did get to help pick out some of these colors when I went to Ben Nye to be in this palette, which I love. So I even use these kind of cooler colors for contouring the face and creating shadows, and I use this on a daily basis. As you can see, these colors get used a lot. So I love this palette. Another one I like to use for shadowing, and especially if you're using light colors, this is the Theatrical Eyeshadow Palette from Ben Nye, and I use this white a lot whenever I'm creating the white bases for things. Hi, Belle. So I use this a lot when I need black or white. The pigment is really, really, really rich, and there's more pigment in it, so you're gonna get really, really, really good coverage, as opposed to some of the cheaper brands. They're gonna look blotchy, or they'll kind of fade off, or they'll look too powdery and it'll take too much and you'll have this cakey look on your face. Next is, these are the Art Harding facelift tapes, and I use these a lot for different costume looks. So if you're doing a look where you need to pull your skin or face in a different shape or direction, use these tapes. This is what I use them for. I love them. Maybe I'll do a video if you guys want to see a tutorial on me, how to use these. I will do a tutorial on that also. Another thing that I love that is super, super fun, this is just the temporary tooth blackout, which I love and think is hilarious. So if you want to do like a boxer, or you look like you're gonna give yourself a black eye and look like you got your tooth knocked out, I will show you how you use it. So basically, you just have to make sure that your tooth is really, really dry. You can just rub it on your t-shirt a little, and then you just hang it on. And I can't talk because I can't get my teeth. You're gonna have to get really close. Ah. And then you can't let your lips get on it, so you just gotta let it dry like this. It takes a little minute. Then you gotta do like 2 or 3 coats. And then you talk real weird like this. So we're gonna do one more coat. Okay, looking in this little viewfinder, which is not a mirror, it's just a viewfinder on my camera. It's not very accurate, but we'll just let it dry for a minute and then I'll cover it back. And ta-da, it looks like I don't have a tooth. Now this just brushes off when you brush it with your teeth. It doesn't harm your tooth or stain it. I used to take this on set when I'd be working on set, and I just thought it'd be funny to like black out a tooth, and then people would show me like, Kandee, what happened to your tooth? That's just funny things I like to do. So this is from Cinema Secrets. You can get it in gray, gold, all different colors. I just always have the black with me because I just used to always keep it in my makeup kit and think that was funny. But this is a fun look to do. I'll do some more looks with this, and we'll just leave it on for the rest of the video. Okay, so this is another favorite essential. Another one is spirit gum. So this is from Makeup Forever. You can get cheap spirit gum at the costume supply store, and it'll work just as great. So what I will use this for is I will use this for attaching fake hair on the face. When I put leaves, like when I did my Poison Ivy video, around the edge of the lace wigs to keep that down. If you're gonna just put anything on the face, you could attach, you know, little fake plastic bugs or lace or whatever you can use this. Another thing you can attach things on your face is just with eyelash glue. So you could just attach jewels or things on your face with the eyelash glue too. Another thing that I always have, and especially to help get the spirit gum off, is 99% alcohol. So this is just something I always have in my kit, and it's something I use with these guys. So if you're gonna use like flesh tone painting, this is the dark flesh tone kit from Skin Illustrator. So what you do with these is you just spray a little bit of this 99% alcohol in these, you moisten it, and then you can just paint it on the skin, and it dries onto the skin so it won't come off or smear off. I also like to decorate wigs with these. So I will take synthetic wigs or real wigs, whatever they are, spray it with a little bit of alcohol, and if you need to darken the color or the hairline or the roots, or if you guys have been watching my YouTuber transformation series, that's how I've colored the different wigs or the hairlines, is I will mix different colors of these at the roots or paint it in the highlights, and then you can just wash the wig and it comes right out. So I love this for skin and for wigs. It is awesome. Another thing is if you guys are doing like lighter skin or darker skin tones, you can use this Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancers. Their coverage is out of this world. It is so pigmented. It is just great for if you're doing photo shoots or you want a really heavy coverage and really long lasting. I love these. I have them in the whole range of colors, and I just love them. Another thing that I do, I love, this is the Makeup Forever Aqua Black. This is what they use in Cirque du Soleil. It's waterproof, it won't come off, it doesn't smear. So it's just in a little pot, and then you can just use an angled brush. And this is what I will do if I'm like, I want to change the nostril shape that I have, or do any kind of black artwork on my face if you're doing a tiger or any kind of animals. I love this black Aqua Black. These are like my other favorite essentials. Okay, so the other favorite thing I love, if you're going to do like a man look or a bearded look, I love, this is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade and a little synthetic angled brush, and then you just stipple it onto the face. And because it's a gel, it gives texture like hair, so it's not just like if you just use an eyeshadow or you just use like an eyeliner that's gonna look too flat. This gives a little bit of substance, so it looks more like dimension. So I really like that. And another one for a more bargain price one is you can use the NYX Eyebrow Gel also for doing beards and mustaches and other kind of things you're doing like that. Oh, and then another essential, this is just ELMER'S glue. I was working on a shoot the other day and they couldn't show brands, so they had to put white tape all around it, but this is just the Color Change ELMER'S glue. So I use this to conceal the eyebrows, and I always use spatulas, but I also have been using the end of a toothbrush, which is a little rounded. This helps smooth it on the skin even better than the spatula that I normally use. So just use a toothbrush. Again, I'll do a tutorial on that, but this is another essential that's in my kit. Also, if you're doing work, these little powder puff guys that have this little strap, so you can make sure you're not messing up any of the colored work that you've done, especially if you're doing a colored face. I just dab a little translucent powder, stick it on the face, and then it won't smear any makeup if you're doing like detailed touch-up work on the eyes or things. So these are great. Also, okay, now we're kind of getting back into normally things. So, well, kind of. Oh, well, one more thing. So this is the Lip Deful. You guys have seen this in a million of my videos. I use this all the time in costume looks to create the suction to make your lips look larger. So if you're doing, you know, a Kim Kardashian or Kylie Jenner look, you can plump up your lips. Or when I did my Lana Del Rey, she has, her lower lip is a little, her mouth has just a unique shape. So I use this to create the illusion of that shape and then shade it in even more. So I love this thing. Then for removing the makeup, because the spirit gum is tricky, I like to use the sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, anything like that to really be gentle around the eyes, or if you're removing any like spirit gum or prosthetic adhesive or anything like that. So I've been using this, and then this I found at Whole Foods and I love it. This is called Nourish Organic Argan Oil Balm. I have been wearing this nonstop as my moisturizer, and the other day I did so many costume looks in a row that will be on Glamour Magazine's site, but it was like crazy makeup, spirit gum, things coming off and on, and I would just put this on my face as a balm. My face felt totally fine at the end of the day. You feel super moisturized. It's just like a balm, like a deodorant thing. Just rub it all over your face, and it's great. It's all organic. It smells delicious, and it's to soften skin, reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, nourish chapped and irritated skin, and it just makes your skin look great. It has omega fatty acids, so it just makes your skin look great, and it's wonderful. I love this. Oh, now I have even more favorites to tell you. Books. I bought this book, which I haven't started reading yet. It's the Andy Stanley Ask It, The Question That Will Revolutionize How You Make Decisions. Because I can be super indecisive, so this book is helpful for me. A new thing that I gotta tell you guys about, which I don't know if you guys know about Audible. So basically, you just download a book, and then if you're driving, because like I drive a lot, and so I could read like, not read, but I could listen to 2 books a week if I just in traffic. So it's so cool. Let me show you guys the book that I got. Hang on. Okay, I got Act Like a Success, Think Like a Success from Steve Harvey. Because we're all successes and we need to know how to do it. So I was going to buy it when I was in the airport, and I was like, wait, I will just get the Audible thing and read it. And then they give out these discount codes, especially because they're like, oh, you're an influencer, you can try out our free book. So if you go to audible.com/Kandee, you will get a free book. Like, you're not signing up and you won't be stuck paying anything. You just get a free book to try. I actually use it to get my free book for this too. So if you go to audible.com, just go to audible.com/Kandee and you can get a free book. You could get this book. I just love like self-help, inspiring, those kind of books. So I get a little something free for you. There's like 180,000 book titles, so you could pick any book. I wanted to read that book on the bestsellers list, and then I just searched it on Audible. I'm like, yes, it's there. Instead of buying it, now I got a free book. So go there, check it out. I'll put a link below so you guys can get a free gift on me. They let me pick a free book for you, and then I share the little love with you guys. So I hope you guys love it. Let me know in the comments below, again, what tutorial or costume look do you guys want to do? Also, if you guys have a favorite book that you think I should be reading, comment that below also. I'm so excited for all these costume looks. Just so you guys know, I will be taking a break because I've been doing my YouTuber transformations on Transformation Tuesday. We may pause those a little for costume month of October, and then we will resume them again in November. So just get ready. Oh, make sure you guys follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. I'm Kandee Johnson. Just my name. That's it. All smashed together, Kandee Johnson, everywhere. That's where you'll find me. And you can see all kinds of sneak peekety things of things that I'm doing. And just remember that you guys are awesome. And if you don't feel like you got a squad, you got me for you. I'm your squad. I am your squad with you here. So huge hugs from my house to yours. I will see you guys in the next costume video. Make sure to check out the thing on Nickelodeon. October 17th at 8 p.m. on Nickelodeon. You will see me. I don't know what costume I should wear either. Maybe comment that below. I don't know what costume I will be wearing. But I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah!